So you want to become a better endgame PVE player in Destiny 2. You're tired of seeing all your friends and players have those solo flawless emblems, day 1 raid emblems, master raid and dungeon completions, and Grandmaster Nightfall seal completions. Well, today I'm going to show you 5 ways to become a better PVE player and get those endgame rewards you have been less confident about getting. What's up, Guardians? I'm Rub, and in this video, I'm going to simplify how even new lights who just picked up the game can do all of these challenges. But first, if you find some of these points helped, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button to the channel to keep up to date on all of my other videos and content. With that said, let's get into number 1. From raid mechanics to dungeon encounters, Destiny 2 has some of the best endgame activities that make you actually use your brain. Some don't, root of nightmares. But my first tip is to learn all of the mechanics. I know that's such a blatant surprise, but I can't tell you how many times I have done a raid after this game being out for 7 years, and people who often play the game still do not understand how to do simple mechanics like holding a relic. There are so many videos on YouTube for every single raid, dungeon, or even Grandmaster Nightfalls that make it easy to understand. I mean, I personally have been watching Rick Kakis videos since the beginning of time. Learn the mechanics so that you're comfortable enough to perform them, and in the next raid you should volunteer yourself to do them and force challenge yourself. You will likely be more prone to play with better raid teams and players if you at least understand the encounters. Being coachable and willing to learn is crucial for your social experience in raids. Trust me. Second, use the meta. Destiny 2 is constantly changing even within seasons with numerous updates, especially on a 7-month-long season. Season of the Wish. Once again, YouTube is your friend. There are plenty of build videos, cracked DPS loadouts, and ways to make Destiny 2 so easy I think my wife could flawless a raid. Just kidding, she sucks. Pay attention to sandbox changes or just follow this channel for crazy things that happen in the game that you need to know about. Alright, moving on to number 3. Play more often. You won't be a consistent enough player if you rarely ever play, and the game changes before you know it. I'm not saying you need to be a slave to the likes of Bungie, but play consistent enough to get involved in the seasonal activities and new content. Most of the raid encounters typically are something built off of in-game seasonal content, so you can be familiar with different areas of the game to help. By playing more, you will be more confident, have more experience, and be ready to 1v1 those champions in difficult content. Number 4. Find a clan or group. There are so many content creator servers, LFG servers, and just people playing the game looking to grow their communities. And these are for all types of players, whether you're experienced or not. Some people aren't absolute crackheads and look to just bond with people and vibe in a server together to enjoy their night after a long day's work. Playing with a good group is going to go a long way for your personal experience because people won't feel obligated to carry people and they can just play. Even as an above average Destiny player, I still manage to find ways to learn from people, play with others, and look for ways to improve. Last but not least, challenge yourself. No one is going to do these encounters for you. And even if your buddy Billy says he doesn't, he still wishes he didn't have to carry your weight in encounters. You have to be willing to accept failure and push yourself to be a better player. I would have never thought that I would be able to solo a raid boss, but after several hours of trying, I finally did it, and it was so worth it because it was an accomplishment in itself. I found a group of players that inspire me enough to challenge myself in low-man difficulties, and it makes other things in Destiny feel super easy. Go find that group of players that pushes you and doesn't just throw you on ad clear on every raid encounter. I appreciate you listening through all of my tips to help you become a better endgame PvE player. Now get out there and crush those master raids and solo flawless dungeons.